to English, Please, the podcast where we explore captivating topics in under 10 minutes in clear, intermediate English. I'm your host, Christopher. I live and work in New York City, and I'm a language enthusiast who has always been interested in the best ways to learn a new language. When I started English, Please, I wasn't sure what to expect. I only knew that I wanted to help people improve their English listening skills by talking about some interesting topics. Now we're at the 25th episode. Thank you so much for listening. I'm looking forward to the next 25 episodes. Here in the United States, we are approaching Labor Day, a national holiday that is celebrated on the first Monday of September. This holiday is an important one in the U.S. for two reasons. The first, and more important reason, is the holiday honors workers and their contributions to the country's growth. The day recognizes the labor movement, a movement that fought for workers' rights and fair treatment. The second reason this holiday is so important is that it marks the unofficial end of summer. People throughout the United States enjoy parades, picnics, a day at the park or the beach, or perhaps one last vacation as summer unofficially comes to an end. Labor Day began in the late 19th century when the U.S. was rapidly industrializing. Workers often faced difficult or dangerous conditions, and they worked long hours for very little pay. In response, the workers formed unions to fight for better conditions and rights. The Knights of Labor was one of the earliest unions. It was founded in 1869 and played a key role in advocating for things like an 8-hour workday and an end to child labor. Over time, more workers joined unions, and the labor movement became stronger and more influential. In 1886, in Haymarket Square in Chicago, there was a rally in support of workers who were on strike. When the police tried to break up the rally, things became violent and a bomb was thrown at police, resulting in multiple deaths and injuries. Despite this event, the labor movement continued to grow, and the idea of creating a holiday to honor workers emerged. The first Labor Day was celebrated on September 5th, 1882, in New York City, with a parade and festival. The idea spread, and 12 years later, in 1894, President Grover Cleveland made Labor Day a national holiday. Labor Day is celebrated across the United States with parades, public events, and sports. As I mentioned, these traditions honor workers and also mark the end of summer. Parades, a central part of Labor Day since 1882, often include workers, unions, and community groups. Public gatherings like picnics, barbecues, and festivals allow workers and their families to relax and enjoy time together. Labor Day weekend also marks the start of the college football season and includes Major League Baseball games. Many Americans also take this time for beach trips and outdoor activities, as it's the last chance to enjoy summer before school begins. The Labor Day holiday is also a time to reflect on labor rights in the U.S. Many of the benefits workers enjoy today in the United States, like the 8-hour workday, were won through the labor movement. The holiday encourages people to remember these struggles and recognize ongoing issues like income inequality. One thing to note, though, is that while we celebrate the benefits that workers in the USA have earned, it's important to understand that European countries, for example, generally offer better worker protections than the U.S. Things like guaranteed paid maternity leave and 4 weeks of paid vacation are not required by federal law in the U.S. Also, a version of Labor Day is observed in many countries outside of the United States, often on May 1st. I think maybe if more people here in the United States realized how much better and secure things could be, we could have far better protections and working conditions here. But in spite of that, Labor Day does encourage unity among workers and promotes a sense of community through celebrations like parades and picnics. This unity reinforces the idea that workers are stronger together, and workers and unions do push for better wages and conditions on Labor Day, but there's a long way to go to match what some other countries have. While I certainly will reflect on the meaning of Labor Day, I will also be enjoying one last vacation as summer comes to a close. Next week, I am leaving for Switzerland. I'm planning to visit Geneva and Zurich, as well as several areas in Ticino. I expect to hear lots of languages, and I'm hoping to be able to practice a bit while I'm there. I've never visited Switzerland, so I'm very excited to see it. I hope you were able to understand most of the content in this episode. As always, there's a transcript available to help you with your understanding. You can find the link in the episode notes. I recommend listening again with the transcript to help with anything that wasn't clear. Again, I'm Christopher, and I want to invite you to join me in future episodes of English Please to hear about a variety of topics, all focused on helping you with your English. Subscribe now wherever you listen to podcasts, and let's embark on an adventure together in clear, understandable English. Sincere thanks, as always, for listening. See you soon!